Go look in the mirror.
Okay. Perfect. Everybody remain calm. This is not a drill. I guess that would never remain calm. Everybody should be okay. Oh! Hi guys, Top Pops here, and today we are going to be doing almost like an end of the world video because, well, the world's supposed to be ending today, and it is April 18th, 2018, the 200th Armageddon that could be happening with an alien attack, and I don't know who to ask to help me. Do I ask Tom Cruise or do I ask Chicken Little? I mean, I think I could ask Chicken Little. He saved his town, right? Or the world? You guys have seen the movie. Anyways, it's okay. I've already boarded up all the windows.
What are you doing?
I'm boarding up the windows. Everything's okay now. Safety precautions, you guys saw me. We're all good now. But let's just get into this video because I've got a pretty good top 5 here. Anyways, guys, let's get started.
Hey, you! What with the no boxes?
Baby, they're somewhere. Everything's like somewhere.
Okay, so at my number 5 spot, we have one that you might not have ever seen before, and this is from Futurama, and this is the alternate universe Zoidberg. Now, this was a Hot Topic exclusive that I'm super happy that I got, and this is just such a different one. If you guys have seen the original Zoidberg, pretty much the same thing, just he's wearing blue pants, and then he's got like the pinkish kind of skin up here. So that's not too different, but I do think this is a really cool one. I consider Zoidberg an alien just because he's got like the claws and everything. Like, he isn't human, so I'm counting him as an alien. But very different character. I do like the blue on him and everything like that. And if you guys didn't know, the alternate universe characters, there's also the alternate universe Bender, and then there's Fry and Leela as well, but I don't have those ones yet. But here's another one that goes with this one, which is Bender here. Then I have Zoidberg, so that's really cool. The Bender one's probably one of my favorite ones out of the alternate universe set, just because of how different he is. But I do love this character, and I think it looks very cool as well. It's just one of those ones that you don't see too often, and then I thought I would throw this in this top 5 just for that. But anyways, guys, let's move on to the number 2 spot.
This is my family. I found it all on my own. It's little and broken, but still good. Yeah, still good.
So guys, at my number 2 spot, well, number 4 spot, why did I say 2? Number 4 spot, we have one that I think is really cool. I've loved this one for a long time, and it is Stitch. Now, Stitch is an alien, yes. I do think this character, and Stitch is like one of my favorite shows, especially like the movie. There's Lilo and Stitch, and then there's this, Lilo, what was it called? Stitch? What was it called? The TV show. I'm trying to think of what the TV show was called, the Disney version of it. Well, they're all Disney, right? But then there was also an anime in Japan, which I thought was kind of weird, but they did have one. So here it is here, guys. This is the Stitch, and I do like this one a lot more than the original one. The original Stitch just looked kind of boring. He had a really weird, awkward head, but this one they executed really nice. I do like the way his hands are really like kind of in a different pose there, and then he's got one on the back there showing his little palm and everything, so you can see that they did have the attention to detail even on the back here. You can see the little hands got the colored in the palm as well as the back here, and the face looks pretty good as well. He's got the little wrinkled nose, I think looks good. Also the notches out of the ears are also done really well. Now this is the one that comes in the 3-pack with Scrump and Angel as well, and that one shot up to like 50 bucks. So I mean, it was originally 30, so it's not even that much more expensive, but I do really like this set. I also like the little tuft of hair they gave him. I think that looks really good as well. But all in all, it's a really cool character. One of my favorite alien ones that I have in my whole collection. I just think it looks very detailed. But anyways, guys, let's move on to the number 3 spot. Okay guys, so at my number 3 spot, we have one that's probably self-explanatory for being in the video. I think this was in a recent top 5, wasn't it? Or I talked about him in a video. Anyways, it's Alien from, well, Alien. And I think this one had to be in here just because it's literally my top 5 Alien Funko Pops. So this one being in it just had to go here. I love this character. I like the little thing, guys, like I explained last time, the little, I always forget what it's called, but the little piece coming out of his mouth here, the tongue almost like with the smaller mouth. I'm glad they did that. Otherwise, you know, it's just, you would never find another way to fit that in. You couldn't make it its entire own character because that would just look dumb. But I think the way they did it here looks really good. This thing looks nothing like a pop. I do like the way they didn't give it any eyes, because how could they? But if they did like little bumps or something like that, it would look weird. They also gave it very cool little details on his back here. This is an older character as well. I think 2013 if I'm not mistaken. Let me check that. Yeah, 2013. So a 2013 character looking like this looks really good. But there it is there, guys. You guys can see the little kind of like holes on the back here, and then his really detailed sharp tail, and then the little claws on the front there. They also painted this pretty well. I just think this character looks great in general. I recently watched this movie. Was it this one? Yeah, I recently watched the original one. I haven't seen Alien Covenant yet, but this movie is really good, and I think it's one of my favorites for the kind of like alien sci-fi, minus, you know, Star Wars and all that. But I do think Alien is a really cool movie, and I just think it's a very different movie to be coming out at that time. But anyways, guys, let's move on to my actual number 2 spot. So at my number 2 spot, we have one that I think is really awesome. This is from the game Destiny, and this is Crota. Now, Crota is such a cool character, guys. If you guys didn't know, Crota was a Target/Best Buy exclusive. I don't know why they did it to both, but they did. And this is one that could have gone into my top 5 translucent Funko Pops, because you can see a little bit through them. Now, you can't see too much through it, but it is kind of glowing. Like the arm right here is glowing because of the translucent plastic that they gave him. But I do like this one a lot. I like how big the head is, and I like how they gave it the 3 eyes there. They don't do 3 eyes too often, but they do it. And when they do it, it's usually with an alien or something like that. Now, you guys can see here, they did give it kind of like almost like a matte, like kind of greenish white color with the clear plastic, or with the clear plastic in it. I think it looks a lot better with that. Also, the sword looks really good on it. You guys can see it here. I'm trying to let it focus on it. Shoot. Come on. If you guys can see here, it does look really good on the actual character. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Why isn't this focusing? Anyways, guys, we can come over that later. But there it is there, guys. Yeah, you can see the sword there. Looks very detailed, and in general, just a really cool character. And it doesn't look nothing like a pop besides the eyes there. But other than that, I just think this one looks very detailed. And I like the way they also did the chest here. I want to show that off before we go to the next ones. But the chest here is very detailed because it is indented like that. You don't see that too often with a pop. You guys can see there. And I wish this one glows in the dark, but they have a chase version that glows in the dark. I don't have that one, but if I did, that would be really cool. But for now, all I have is this one. This one was sent to me in the fan mail by Ivan. Ivan, thank you so much for this one. But anyways, guys, let's move on to my number 1 spot. Well, there's 2 in my number 1 spot. You'll see why in a minute.
You wanted to be safe from the government, so you became a stupid government. That makes every Rick here less Rick than me. Yeah, murmur it up, D-bags. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got pancakes back home with syrup on top of them.
Okay, so at my number 1 spot, I have some that I think are awesome. Now, these were actually pretty recent pickups for me. And these were ones from Emerald City Comic Con, and these are Alien Rick and Alien Morty. Now, before we get any farther into this, guys, yes, I know my Alien Morty is missing the little piece of cardboard right there. It should have the other antenna on it, but I bought it for some reason without it. I don't know, it does give it a little bit of character, but that does mean the box is damaged slightly. But other than that, the box is in perfect mint condition. I just found the best box with like the no dings on the top and everything. I was not even looking at this here. But the Alien Rick and Alien Morty are very cool characters. I think they look so detailed, and they are really cool actual figures as well. They are in a very small part of the actual show. They were in it for, I think, 2 seconds, 3 seconds. It was literally just as they were showing different types of Rick and Mortys, they literally just went by in the background. But these 2 look so cool and detailed. I'm glad that they made both of them. They didn't just make one of them. And I'm glad they made them in 2 separate pops, not a 2-pack. I think the 2-pack would have made it just less appealing to people because then you would have had to pay double for it. But if you wanted just the Rick or just the Morty, you can get one or the other. Now this one does have the 3 eyes again, just like Crota, so that was kind of what I was talking about with the 3-eye thing. But then Rick actually looks really good as well. You guys can see here, they do have the nice stickers on them. I want to show you them. I kept them in box for a while, and I have been keeping them in box since then, so there they are there, guys. He's actually got a pretty good paint job on him. I like the mouth on it. I actually have in the mail, I've been saying actually a lot. I have pre-ordered at EB Games the Toxic Rick and Toxic Morty, so those ones will be coming in soon for me. But I might do top 5 Rick and Morty sets. Do you know what I mean? Like if we have Alien Rick, we've got Alien Morty, we've got the Doofus Rick as well as Evil Morty, we've got Young Rick, and could we do Lawyer Morty with that, or is that not one? And then there's also like, well, there's a bunch of normal Rick and Morty I could do. I might do top 5 Rick and Morty doubles like that, and I think that'd be a cool video, and these ones would go in it for sure. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much it for this top 5. I gotta go get some more cans to throw in the cellar before we all lose all of our food and aliens take it over. But anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to save yourself before you save others. And this has been another episode of Top Pops. Popsters, thanks for watching.
It's the end of the world.